You're about to listen to the award-winning Stuart Tedesco Show. This show is for ideologically and emotionally mature audiences. If you should not be here, please go away. We'll still be here when you're mature enough to partake. Mwah!
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to the Stuart Bernasco Show. I am Dave.
I'm Melissa.
And Carrie is probably on the road right now. She's going to the fam. We are about to have Snowmageddon, which, at least once a year.
Well, I mean, the entire country, I think, is having Snowmageddon right now.
Or
about
some
to have
kind
some
of.
Well, there's
some kind of abnormally type weather.
Yes.
Down south, it's
Down the
rain
south, it's
and coldish.
Yeah, I heard there might be some winter. There might be some snow as well in the south.
Or for those cats down there, well, like the line's South Carolina. I checked because I saw my daughter will be getting rain.
Oh,
Probably be a nice cold rain, which is always my favorite. Yeah,
I'd rather have snow.
Me too. I'd rather have snow.
Yeah.
Than cold rain.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like old people talking about the weather.
I mean, but it's a big. I mean,
It is. No, but
up
this
here,
is so on Friday.
and actually up here where we live, weather is kind of a big topic because it changes so much here. You know what I mean? Like one, we get all four seasons.
Well, and you have to with climate change, you have to focus on it because shit's more extreme.
Yeah.
That's why tornadoes are more powerful, hurricanes are more powerful,
And weather extremes.
We're going to be at negative 100 million tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah.
So Thursday, they were already talking about closing schools on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's all anybody would talk about at school. It's like, bro, can we focus on the work at hand right now, please? We'll worry about Monday when we get to it.
Dan said the MAG is closed they're closed to the public on Mondays.
Yeah.
Unless people go there for tours or, school tours and things like that. But, the rest of the staff is there, but they've already preemptively closed.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Hopefully it's not one of those, which has happened before. They get us all worked up and then it's like,
I know, because first I heard 10 inches and I was like, who the fuck cares about 10 inches? But now like 20 inches?
Yeah,
that is a bit more. That's a bit more.
They've been jacking that up. So
But what again, what if it's like 10 inches and then we're like, well, we got all upset about.
Oh, and then they're going to, and if it's that, then they'll say, oh, you can make it to school. And
you can.
Here's a local reference. I apologize. I have to drive 104, which is close to the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Which tends to be suck. And the drivers there suck.
Does suck.
It's nothing but big pickup
I guess
trucks
I didn't realize
that you
drive 104 because that is not a road I would want to drive on in the cold weather.
But even again, I can handle the
lovely
snow.
in the spring and summertime.
I can handle the snow, but it doesn't matter. It still sucks because the drivers on 104.
The drivers still suck.
Well,
the drive is lovely. I'm saying if you didn't have to deal with drivers, it's a nice drive.
Sure. So I'm about to take a sip of my beverage.
Lake's nice.
Doing something a little different with the cold weather. See how I segued in. Mm-hmm. We've had this bottle of Tullamore Dew, some whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
And I'm not a huge whiskey guy, but it's been
established in the heart of Ireland. It says
it was here. I bought it for someone who I thought was going to be on the show, and they didn't make it, and then they left town.
And so we just had this Tullamore Dew.
So I've had this thing here for quite a while, and I was like, well, it's really cold, and why not? This is not my jam, so I'm going to take I'm sipping. I'm not doing shots. I'm just going to.
I did like a little shot. Like I didn't do a full shot. I did like 3/4 of a top of a shot.
That's good. It's sipping. It's good. I like. I'm fine with that.
I'm just a snob. No.
Why a snob or what?
Well, when I started, when I was married to Gerald, he was a huge Scotch drinker.
Oh, I don't realize that.
Oh yeah, he was a huge Scotch drinker. He drank single malt scotches. So I actually developed a taste for single malt scotches while I was with him. And my current husband also enjoys single malt scotches. So I really like really good whiskey and scotch.
So what I'm hearing is this is not single malt. I don't know the difference.
No, this is a blend.
We've had this conversation before.
This is a blend. I mean, and it's still delicious for what it is. But to me, this is a shot. Like this is for doing shots.
Well, I remember we talked about this on the show, and then after the show, we went around the corner to the neighborhood bar, and I said, look, I don't know the difference between them. Could you just give me 3 shots of this, a shot of this, this, and this? And the bartender looked at me like I was an idiot, which I'm okay with. That's fine.
That's fine. We don't
And
care.
then I
like,
did.
I'm paying for it. Just do what I
And then
asked.
probably crawled my ass home.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if you put 3 different ones in front of me, like, I don't know that I would know which ones are which, but I will definitely notice the differences.
Well, I did taste the difference, but
I mean, I'll
again,
definitely
I didn't.
notice.
Obviously, I don't remember. I don't even remember. I think Jameson's, Tully's, and I don't remember what the third one was.
Okay.
Acme. It was Acme
It
whiskey.
was Acme whiskey.
Yes, Acme Irish whiskey. Ask for it by name. I dare you.
Maybe like Johnny Walker or something?
No, it wasn't that. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't. I remember Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that name. And it's
But there's so many different kinds.
well that too.
though.
But it's in a George Thorogood song, so
That's true.
because he drinks alone.
He does drink alone.
nobody
With
else.
nobody else,
Yeah.
baby.
We'll just
You know when
leave
I
it
drink
there.
alone?
Uh,
I prefer to be by myself.
I would hope so. Except for your old pal Johnny Walker.
That was I don't know, for some reason I always thought that line was really goofy. Like I still do. I still I say it out loud when I drink alone. I prefer to be by myself. Like, well, yeah, you're drinking alone and having a good time. It sounds like you probably do want to be by yourself.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he means. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, good.
Maybe.
But you get whiskey dick, don't you? Well, maybe not if you're just by yourself.
Well,
Then
you don't
wouldn't be
care.
uptight. Yeah, you won't be.
Well, okay, whiskey dick isn't about being uptight. Whiskey dick
Because
is
you like literally you had too much whiskey and you can't get it up. Isn't that
Yes.
what that means?
Yes,
Yeah,
that means you
but
cannot
he
get
drinks
the
a
blood
lot
up.
of whiskey,
Right.
so he might not be able to get it up if he's drinking a lot of whiskey.
That's yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll say this. Why not? I actually had Guinness dick once. I did. It was Guinness dick.
You're pretty sure?
Hmm?
You sure I'm just really drunk?
Well, yeah, it was Guinness though.
Yeah, I was Guinness.
That's all I drank that
That's
night.
all I
So it
drank.
was obviously Guinness dick.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard. I mean, not having a penis, I don't know, but I have heard in general, like if you're just way too drunk, you're just too drunk. Well, there's
Yeah.
a song "Too Drunk to Fuck."
Yes, there is. Yeah.
There, and from what I hear, that is. I'm trying to
That-
think.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've had that.
Well, it's all about
situation.
blood flow, and if you're drinking, it's a
Right.
depressant kind of thing.
Mhm.
I think it constricts blood vessels, right? Isn't that why, like, you turn red?
Oh, I'm not a scientist. If you ask me this.
Okay. Wow. All
That's the
right.
name of the show.
Well, I'm gonna put my own little spin on it.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm an asshole.
No, that's what.
It's funny.
Doesn't make you an asshole.
I mean,
Just saying.
lots of things that make me an asshole.
Not that. I'm gonna ask you to like adjust your mic for a moment, though. Can
Okay.
you just kind of a little bit. No, oh, that's. Oh, yeah. You're
Right
good.
there?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I was
there?
gonna have you. You're fine. That's a
all
little
right.
better. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Trying to for y'all to. No one responded, so I'm assuming the little things I did to the show last week was okay.
Yeah,
Nobody
because
responded.
somebody would have said something.
In theory, but if not, you still always have time.
Brian would have. Brian, you would have
Maybe.
said something.
Maybe you didn't hear it. Maybe he was busy.
Brian.
Maybe he was busy doing dad things.
Could have been. I suppose so. Probably does dad things sometimes.
Maybe he was
yeah.
drinking alone with nobody else.
Probably not, though.
No, actually, maybe. No, really. No, maybe.
Oh, actually, maybe.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, maybe. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of times when you have a partner who doesn't drink lit, sometimes then
Then
you
you
know,
drink
you just
alone.
don't. No, but that's true. He could go out. Like maybe there's no alcohol in the house, but he could go out and
There
have a
actually
beverage.
is.
Oh, okay.
There is.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's all the more like kudos to not drinking when there's still alcohol in the house.
No, that's pretty awesome.
Like I should be doing no carbs, and yet there's always carbs in the house. Therefore, I'm always eating carbs.
Same with cheese.
But cheese generally doesn't have high carbs.
For me, I shouldn't be eating it because it's got higher cholesterol.
Oh.
That's what I shouldn't be eating. That's the thing. Like yours is carbs, mine is cheese. There's cheese in the house, and I shouldn't eat it, but
Okay, so
I can't tell Dan not to have cheese.
right. So I'm not going to. Okay, so let me explain this as I'm about to say this. In this house, we use this joke all the time. So don't go clutch your pearls and go, Dave, I can't believe you said that. People who are listening, you wouldn't do that.
No.
So if
well,
my
I know how you two are.
right,
roll, so.
so if my wife were to leave me, which really I have to be honest with you, if she ever were to, I'd have to go. yeah, okay.
All right, I get it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
get
I
it.
get it. Yeah,
You know,
kind of annoy people.
I mean, I'm not the
Yeah.
worst person in the world, but yeah, you could do better. Yeah, I get it.
right, yeah.
I mean, it would suck.
Right,
Of course, I wouldn't be happy.
No, you wouldn't be happy about it.
No, I wouldn't be outside
that's not-
skipping in my nightgown.
no,
right? No,
no.
But I would. No, I'd be like, sure, why
Yeah,
not? I
all
get it.
right. Yeah, she could probably find someone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
you know. So, but if that were to happen, yeah, I would not have. There wouldn't be a baked potato smell downstairs right now. Let's put it that way.
No, there wouldn't.
There wouldn't be, and it would take me about a month because I've done this before, pre-married. Where it would take about a month for me to get used to not having him in the house and not shopping for him, and of course I'd have to get rid of. When I say get rid of, I'll put quotes on that. All of the stuff we already have.
Right.
So I'd be close to death for like a month, and then there'd be nothing but like cheese sticks and salsa. That'd be my dinner. Which I've done.
Well, I mean, I definitely have done salsa and salsa and tortilla chips. For
Yeah,
dinner
well,
many
the
times.
chips I would.
Yeah, you do the cheese
Right,
sticks.
the cheese sticks,
because
right.
you can't do the carbs.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't do the carbs. I have
Isn't
these.
it funny? We're like the opposite. Like what you are allowed to eat, I should not. Like I should not be eating cheese and salsa. Absolutely not. Salsa, yes. Salsa with some healthy tortilla chips. That is a good thing for me.
Is that a thing? Healthy tortilla chips? Is that like jumbo shrimp? I'm just saying.
I mean, I think you can make some things healthier than others if you use like.
oh,
If
healthier.
you use,
Well, yeah, okay, dude, healthier.
I guess. I think. I mean, if you use, you use non-GMO things and the
Okay, the
oils you
non-GMO
use,
is not
oils,
gonna
right? But I
deal
kind
with
of
my
look at
carb
all
thing.
right. I don't know. I guess I kind of look at all of it as connecting. But again, I don't
you're-
know.
if
I'm not a
you're-
fucking scientist.
That I've heard that just recently, actually. So, all right, let me
I
reel
could
this
have
back
just be
in.
totally where the fuck are we at?
All right, let me reel this back
Yeah,
in for a
reel it
second.
back in. Where the
So-
fuck were we?
So I have a favor to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and again, this is kind of locally, but I'm setting an example for folks who want to be activists or want to do something like that. So I don't know if you saw because you were working today,
Yes.
but you have been invited in two different ways, two mediums. Yeah, I'm going with I don't think this is mediums. To the February local Green Party meeting,
Okay.
and it's when you work, and I know you can't go.
Okay.
There's one of the ways is a Facebook event. So I know you can't go,
But I could put interested.
You could put interested, and you could invite other people.
I could.
That's the favor I'm asking. If
I
you
can do
could
that.
invite,
I will
other
invite
people.
other people.
Okay.
I will pick some of my
Yeah,
more liberal friends that I
and
think
some
might
of
be
them
interested.
I may have already invited if we're both friends.
I
or
mean,
things.
there's some of them you probably do know,
but
yeah.
maybe not
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I do know that some of my friends started following you or something when you were running for office.
And I invited people on
Yeah.
that Facebook page, and I've invited for the local Green Party's Facebook page,
Yeah.
and I did Alex Wait for Rochester's Facebook page because I'm an admin of that, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple more. I have like 17 Facebook pages, some that have not been used forever.
I'm technically in charge of. I'm technically am an admin for 4, but the one, I don't know how to get myself off of it. Otherwise, I would. I don't know how to take myself off as an.
well, they
admin.
keep changing the way you interact with stuff like that.
I know.
and you
That's
have
why I
to
don't know. How
find
to,
it.
I know, and I just haven't figured it out
Well,
yet.
what you do is you web search.
How do I be,
change my role of on a Facebook page,
Yeah,
and then they'll walk you through the latest incarnation.
I know.
of that.
I know exactly. I have to do it. I just haven't done it because I get the notifications. I
Mm-hmm.
just ignore them.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, if that's just an example, if you're doing something and like Facebook, dude, I'm there. Fucks up.
Yeah, I haven't been on there much still.
Yeah, well, I know. That's why I was asking.
I know. I will go on there though.
Okay, thank
I
you.
will do that for
Just
you.
for that.
No, I will do it
You
for
have
that.
to deal with it.
Those are the reasons. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, they're
That's why I'm
actually
on.
legit reasons to do it.
That
that is a
is-
legit reason. Somebody tells me, "Hey, this is going on in my life, and hey, would you mind posting about it?" Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
These are the reasons why social media exists in the positive ways.
Activism and Stewart are the
Mm-hmm.
only main reasons I'm on social media. Now, I might be, as we've talked about, on other social media, or I would stay on a certain thing
Mm-hmm.
for that. We've talked about the dopamine hit,
Right.
But I'm finding there's way less dopamine. It's more genocide. Which I
Yeah.
understand. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining about that. I
No, me
understand
too.
it.
Me
It needs
too.
to be. It should be.
Yeah.
So
I'm
but,
not
you know,
missing it, to be
but
honest.
I understand. But every once in a while, I just want to see a butt.
See,
I just need a. I need
you
a
can
butt.
see it. Yeah.
It's there, but you gotta look for it.
Right. It's legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
Right. That's not a complaint. I'm just making an
right.
observation.
Well, I realized just the other day why I'm not. So I did go on there. Oh, because Jerry is going to Utah for a couple months. He's got a job out there with a friend who has a dude ranch, and he's going to be working on it, doing some fixing of the ranch before
It's
they
gonna be a
open up.
dude.
Well, he is a dude.
You know
He's
what I mean.
going to right,
He'll be an official dude.
right.
He'll be
Official,
'cause
officially
he'll be
dude,
on a
official dude
ranch.
on a dude ranch.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's in Utah, in Colorado River. He's, we've talked a lot about it. He's really excited. I'm really excited for him. So I went on Facebook to make a post about, I was really proud of him, and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah, good luck, all that kind of happy things. So I was on there just for a little bit after that. And I went on to one of my friends' pages, and I just don't understand how people who think like you and me can be friends with people who are just the opposite.
Well, okay. So here's I really am.
Because I have a specific person that who I'm talking about
Okay,
that I want to
that's
talk
fine.
about.
You can tell me. We can tell me later, or do you want to do it on the show?
No, tell me what you want to tell me right now.
I'll say it's like it's really, and I get it. Sometimes for your own mental health, you got to go. No, that person's not going to be in my sphere. No,
Right. I
for my
just
own
like,
mental health. But by the same token, because I do have some people who I quote unquote Facebook friends with that I friended myself just when I was running for office because they vote.
mm-hmm.
So
Right. Oh, that makes sense.
and they definitely I don't hold the same views as them. And as long as it's not too egregious, I let
like, this is not, so this is, okay, so anybody who's in this area knows who Kimberly and Beck were.
Oh, well, we talked about them last week.
Yeah.
The Lobster Quadrille. Did we
Oh,
see
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
show?
We did talk about them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
So anyway, one of my
You have
friends.
to listen to last week's show. So.
Yeah, which was a great show. You should listen to it. One of my friends on Facebook, who's a real friend of mine, who's somebody I knew like back in my days, like growing up in my elementary, like we were friends like in elementary school. This friend of mine is friends with Kimberly. Kimberly Ray is her name.
The Kimberly of Kimberly.
Yes.
A former. She's not on the air now, right?
No. If she is on the air, she's not locally
Right.
anywhere.
Former local DJ who was really a POS.
Yes. Super POS.
Right.
Anyway, so my
Piece of
friend.
shit for those who are not in acronyms.
I don't want to give my friend's name, so
No,
I'm gonna
no.
call her Beth. That's not her name,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say Beth because I want to have a name.
Is it Bethany?
It's not Beth.
Okay.
Her name isn't. Her name is nowhere even near Beth. I'm
Okay, I
just
was
using a
just
fake
being-
name. So anyway,
Oh, I
I'm
don't
just
want
gonna
anyone to
call
know
her
her
Beth because
name.
I don't want to
My name
say
is
my
David.
friends, but I want to be able to say something. So let's say, so my friend Beth. So my friend Beth posted, a basic thing about how fed up she is with what's going on in the world, what ICE is doing, what Trump's doing, just fucking fed up. And she's like, I gotta just get this off my, so many of us have felt this way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We've all seen these posts. So anyway, Beth posts this, I went on that, and I see Kimberly Ray on there,
Huh.
and she just goes off. She said, that she loves what Trump's doing. She's like, she literally said, I don't care how they get them out as long as they get them out.
Well,
And then I went on her page. There's so much hate and vitriol on there. It literally, like, my chest, like, it felt, when you see something that really hurts you,
I know what you're
like,
talking about.
I got a very, very bad, and I immediately blocked her because I was like, I
those folks-
never want to see
Right.
anything that this human ever posts or comments on ever again. So I blocked her immediately. It shocks me. I don't know, why is it still shock? Maybe it's because maybe again, you're gonna say it's because the people you surround yourself, Melissa, because you live in your happy little bubble with your friends.
Whoa!
But-
I never said happy little
Happy,
bubble with your friends.
but
I never
am-
put it
no,
that
not
way.
quite that way,
John
but
Travolta.
I know.
You're not the boy
You're not
in the
bubble
bubble.
boy. But like, it just shocks me that people like her really do exist in the world. that really are truly just racist and just disgusting.
So if you
Like,
have,
it's horrible. I just like, how do you have that much in you to be that horrible?
again, it's how you're raised. There's some experience you've had,
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
when your brain's in development,
Yeah,
that gives you that worldview. I'll bet you her parents were POSs too.
it's gotta be.
Not even genetic. That is learned. You don't pop out of the vagina,
Yeah,
Going,
like
black
I hate,
people suck.
yeah, I hate brown people.
right? You don't.
Yeah.
That's not how you pop out.
Right,
Not that I've been there, but
right.
I've
but-
popped out once.
Yeah, you did.
I
No,
did.
no.
Yeah. And it's totally learned. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the fact that, this is like good news, but it's like those the number of those people are fewer, but they're the loudest and they're willing
And
to
they're
work.
so gross.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
So I was saying, so if you have an old school dictionary, like
Mm-hmm.
hardcover book, right? The kind almost Harry Potterish, even though we don't like Harry Potter. Speaking of douchebags.
Right.
So you boom the big dictionary
Mm-hmm.
and you flip open to cracker, you will see a picture of Kimberly Ray. She is a cracker.
She really is
Yes.
the epitome of one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it just like I understand like Trump and his goons being like that because they're also rich and old and powerful and all that. But when
The
she's
people
just
who
like a
work-
regular
I
person
don't
like
think-
us.
the people
Like
who,
she ain't she was on the radio, but so what? I mean, other than that, she isn't special.
you don't usually you get rich off of being on the radio in a couple ways. If you're good enough to get syndicated,
Mm-hmm.
you get, I don't want to say rich, but you make more than the average.
But they weren't
on-
syndicated.
no, I know.
Yeah,
If you also make more than the average
thankfully fired.
DJ radio person, if you get a lot of voiceovers, if you get a lot of ads, that adds to your income. Other than that, it's not a super amount. And it was the reason. So when I was in college, I did college radio.
Yeah.
As I was trying to become a teacher, and the person who ran the program said, he said, "Look, you could choose. You want to go pro with radio? You could do it. You got the voice. You got the skills. You could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or do what you're doing to be a teacher." And I looked at the industry. A lot of times, it didn't like the people. You could get fired at any new station manager comes in. You're not his person. Boom, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's why those motherfuckers have to move from town to town to town. Not because they suck. I mean, we could do a Dr. Johnny Fever thing. Not because you sucked, but because that was the nature of the business.
is the
And
nature of the
now
business.
you got to deal with automation.
Yeah, so now it's even worse.
Right. So now it's even worse. So there's even fewer jobs. So, I mean, that's just not, you get that kind of shit. It's a shit industry and not getting better.
Right. And so then
So if you
she's
wanna-
probably not wealthy unless she like was married into wealth, or I mean, she probably did not get super wealthy over that.
Well, like it's amazing how, because we're not totally rid of this. I don't know if we'll ever be.
Anyway.
At least not in our lifetime. But-
Anyway, Kimberly Ray, she's a piece of shit. She's still a piece of shit. She is so gross.
all right, well,
it's
so,
disgusting.
But I kind of like this topic though. So
Yeah.
Not about Kimberly, but I mean just in general.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yeah, there's people who like are seen to be complete asshats and white supremacists, but you will always find fellow white supremacists with money who will hire them to do shit. That meteorologist in Rochester who was, I don't think he was doing meteorology that day. He was like filling in on a weekend for an anchor, and he said, I can't remember this dude's name.
Oh, he said something
And he said
derogatory. I
Martin
forgot.
Luther King. He said something really racist. He quote unquote mispronounced Martin Luther King. Instead of King, said something really racist. I can't remember what
I
the
don't
word
remember
was,
either. I know
but you know what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, he was Indian or Pakistani. Or...
No, I don't think so. This guy was a white guy.
Oh, I thought he was a brown.
No.
I thought he was.
And so the
I remember the
outrage,
situation. Though.
and they let him go, and then so the guy didn't have a job, and he was trying online.
Coon, Martin Luther Coon.
Yeah, that's what. Thank you.
That's what he
He
said.
said Martin Luther Coon.
And then he was going, what?
Well,
Like,
it's really close.
is it? Like,
Yeah, I know.
dude, we're not stupid. We know.
Yeah.
We know what you said.
So the uproar was so that he ended up getting let go,
And
and,
then
he couldn't get a
yeah.
gig and was whining online how
Yeah, I remember
the
that.
police, the tone police, and all that jazz, and he ended up volunteering. I was already gone from that local radio
Mm-hmm.
station that I started, helped start.
did he? Wait, is he in ICE? I wonder if he works for ICE.
What?
now. I wonder if he works for ICE now.
Oh, I don't know. What? Giving him the weather forecast. So It's gonna be cold ice. So don't slip on the road.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's seen that
I know
video
that
by
video.
now.
It's great.
So no, like that radio station that I helped start and I had already left, they actually let him do weather forecasts, like volunteer, until he can get back on his feet. And people were hammering that radio station online. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yikes.
And that just showed what. And, well, I'm not going to get into the individuals, but because the individuals who let that happen, the other two who helped start that station, they were that kind of liberal thing but they were more radio guys. And so they were like, what, guy makes a mistake and you can't give him a second chance? No, fuck that.
No, not for that.
No.
No.
Take his Martin Luther Coon ass, and he ended up. It took over a year. He got a job as a meteorologist down south.
You know, it's where he had to go.
Yeah,
there was no way he was going to get
Nope.
a job up here.
Nope.
Not in the north or.
Nope.
Yeah.
So that shit's everywhere, man. And look, I run from it. That's fine. I mean, like online, I would never tell you to lean
fucking
into
make
it.
that mistake. I still think about. I mean, like thinking about it, like he's got the cards. Like he's got to just read it.
Your brain, if that's in your brain, it's gonna come out one way or another. It probably came out all the time when there was no camera on.
Yeah, that's true.
And you get that comfortable. Not like that. Okay,
yeah.
not me doing that, but you get comfortable and you'll say things.
Well, I say fuck way too much.
Well,
definitely that's a problem.
it's not in school. I had a student this week ask me how much do I swear at home. So as a joke, I said, well, I don't know how to answer that. I should have done that. Actually,
You should have done 6, 7 times
a day. But I did tell him that, which is no big deal because he knows I was kidding, and my students know I'm full of shit. So he did say, or I did say, like, I don't know how to quantify that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't have a number, or a percentage. I said, but you know what? Because you asked me that, I'm gonna go home and just start dropping F-bombs to my wife all weekend. And I did it last night a little bit, and like she
don't give a.
She did exactly what I knew she was going to do. Like, okay, what's going on? What's the joke? What's happening?
Right. I mean, she knows you.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to come home. How was your fucking work today? She's going to be like, all right, what happened at school?
What's going on? Yeah.
Right. So that's when you came in and I dropped an F-bomb downstairs. I did it on purpose. See, there's another one.
F-bombs everywhere.
So now I'm going to go back to school whenever Snowmageddon's over and just tell them, man, it's dropping them left and right, man. I think my wife packed her bags. He won't believe me. He'll laugh.
Okay, so back to this. So
pieces of shit. Sorry.
Yeah, because all right. So what you're saying, you're right. If you have that racist thought in your head, enough,
you get comfortable.
Yeah, eventually, you get comfortable. Eventually, it just comes out.
Like I'm totally comfortable in front of a microphone. Right.
Yeah.
As much as, I say this, as much as I am, if left to myself, I am an introvert. I really would prefer to, most of the time, no offense, to be by myself or with just special friends and just hang out.
Drinking.
I don't need to be.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when my first beer.
Yeah. No, Dan's like you too. He's just like you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but I'm so. I mean, I run for office and I'm used to it, and I teach every day and that kind of thing. So I'm fine in front of people. I don't have a problem. But if I get a choice, or if I had a different way to make money to pay the bills, these days, I would do something. I would do online.
Would stay home without pants on.
It would get old in a week, I'm sure. But it doesn't mean I don't like people, and it doesn't mean like I don't want to be around people sometimes. But yeah, a lot of times I was just like, all right, I'll just get on my last nerve.
Yeah.
So that comfortable,
make me lose my mind up in here.
You get that comfortable, and sometimes that just comes out. And
I'm
good.
glad. Good. Yeah. Right.
So we know.
Absolutely. You know what? I am glad that my mama and daddy, they taught me good. They taught me right. They taught me that these things were wrong.
You know what's fun? Okay, so I've thought about this, and
they were like the annoying type of leftists that we talk about now. but back then they would have been really, really super leftist for like where we grew up.
Oh, that's true.
It's a very conservative town.
Yeah,
for
it's a town. It's like a rural town. Yeah.
So for where we
them,
grew up, they were like
Stalin and Trotsky.
Yeah. Exactly. So the fact that I wasn't allowed to say the N-word because I knew how I'd get in trouble. But the kids in my neighborhood, left and right,
Okay, so
because there's
I'm-
a lot of racist people in my
probably
my
the
hometown.
chances are I do have one of my parents listening to the show. So when I'm
Hi,
what I'm about to
Brian.
say, this is not a diss on my parents.
Mm-hmm.
This is a matter of fact observation kind of thing. My upbringing in terms
Mm-hmm.
of the view of the world and stuff like that was very laissez-faire. It's French. Am I supposed
Mm-hmm. It
to go
is.
"huh" afterwards?
No, I think it's okay. You can just say laissez-faire.
Huh?
I mean, I don't even know what other word to use for that in English.
It was laid back. It was hands off. Well,
Hands
it's in
off
there,
parenting.
hands off. Yeah.
Yeah, they did like hands-off parenting.
Yeah. I mean, not that they were.
Laissez-faire is a nice word.
Yeah, I know. Well, and
I like it.
I'm a teacher, and so it's not like they weren't around. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that there weren't a lot of speeches about how you should see the world and stuff like that. And I made some mistakes here and there. I actually have I didn't even know what the word meant. I just remember. I think I was like literally 5 years old. I said in a sentence with the N word, and it's horrible. I'm not even gonna repeat the sentence, but only because I heard an uncle say it.
I heard the kids in my neighborhood say it. That's the only
didn't
reason
even
I
know what
ever
it
heard
meant.
it.
And
Yeah.
I remember my dad go, "No, we don't say that word." He didn't explain to me what it meant. That's the only
Oh
time
no,
I
got
actually,
explained. It was
No.
explained to me exactly what it
No,
meant, and I cried because I felt so I was so ashamed and felt so embarrassed.
Well, so I just think it's interesting that
Also, my mouth got washed out with soap too. That was upsetting.
that I've never had, but I'm okay with that. I understand. But
Yeah, got my mouth washed out with soap.
So what I'm saying is, and of course, both of us, we know we don't have to rehash this. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
along the way, you can listen to. Well, there is a show. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know if I have it anymore. There is a show that was using language that we don't use anymore, and this
Yes.
is like from. I don't mean the thing with you. I'm talking about.
No, I know the.
Yeah, this is from really like 10, 12, 15 years ago. That's how
Oh,
long
even
we've been
before
on.
me? You talking about before me or
I don't
early
think
me?
it was before you. I think, but it was early on.
Oh yeah, there's.
Well,
we've
I'll tell you.
yeah.
I'll tell you the name of the show when we're done. And
Yeah,
then,
I mean, we've done a lot of, because we've done a lot of growing, Dave.
Well, okay, that's kind of where I'm going. It's
Yeah,
like,
we've
you
done a
know,
lot of growing.
Look, man,
We've
if
learned
you
things
don't,
in the world.
I will be evolving until I die.
I hope
Until I decompose, I will
exactly.
be evolving.
No, same with me, brother.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
So-
I never want to stop becoming a better person.
I
I
look-
want to learn something every day of how can I be better.
When I think about that, I do kind of go, oof. I do shudder a little bit, but I don't beat myself up about it because I knew that's not where I was. I did not have, and again, I'm not dissing my parents. I did not have people telling me, Dave, we don't say this, we don't do it this way, we don't do it that way. And I'm okay with that because I came to it on my own. So I believe it, and it's really ingrained to me because I came to it on my own. Having your parents teach you
interesting.
this
Right.
is awesome, and I'm not saying parents shouldn't. But I, where I am right now is annoyed as some of you get maybe with my preaching here. But I came to this shit on my own, and I'm not done. I'm
you
still
should
learning
be. Well,
shit.
you should be proud of yourself. You have every
relatively.
You should be. I mean, because honestly, that means that you took it upon yourself to.
I
No one
did
told you had to be a
sometimes.
better person. You felt it in your
Yeah,
heart,
yeah.
in your soul that I need to know better. I'm going to learn better. I'm
And
going to do
even
that.
with all around me, the white, like watching, I don't want to use that as an example, but just seeing things in media, movies and TV and stuff that was really racist and white supremacist that you don't realize, like how they portray people of color. Not as much now, still a little bit, but not as much now. But back when I was a kid and growing up and in my 20s and 30s, hell yeah.
I just found out recently about why John Amos, was that his name? Why he left Good Times.
Yeah.
And that was because he didn't
And
like
his-
the way they were writing the stories because it was like they weren't talking about a black family, just trying to make it, make it every day.
Which is crazy.
It became like a joke because Jimmy Walker and his dynamite became the focus, and they felt John Amos was like, no. And
So-
I'm like, that is so cool, dude.
well, and the
Rest in peace, dude.
the cool I'll put air quotes on funny, the interesting, not funny, haha. The funny thing about that is John Amos was right.
He was right. Yeah.
So if you don't know the show we're talking about, Good Times, you can check it out. It's
Great show, though.
Yeah, but there was some caricatures. I hate that word. Caricatures.
Yes.
It's like asterisk.
Yeah. Those are-
It was in some ways it was
Caricature.
a caricature of black folks,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still groundbreaking. It was like it still needed to be better, but consider everything else that was out there. It was still way better.
It was still groundbreaking
I
for
know.
the time.
That's
right.
what I'm saying. It's like that's incredible.
Right. And now that we know, now that we're smarter, now we know the things, and now I
Here's-
just learned, now I know why John Amos left the show. Now it makes sense.
Here's a sentence I don't normally say. I need some more whiskey. I do that all the time. That happens at school a lot. Don't worry, I'm not going to get fired. That happens at school a lot where, here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Stop playing horseshoes with the flag.
Oh my goodness. They were throwing
That was this week. Yeah.
they were throwing like things onto the flag.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
a big
geez.
floor stand thing, so it was like just a big pole with a flag, American flag on it. And these goofy kids were like,
I mean, it's kind of funny, but
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was in the
it's-
gym, and it was
right?
in the
But you're
gym.
like, come on.
So I'm like, here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Stop playing horseshoe with the flag. And when I do that, they all get it and laugh, and they stopped. But they were like, oh, yeah, we're doing something really dumb. So,
yeah,
but
because I mean, I don't always love the flag either,
No,
but
I'm
don't
not-
fuck with it, please. It's not yours. It's not yours.
every once in a while, and for where my school is, don't fuck with the flag. It's just not worth it. Dude, you don't want that hassle.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Where was I going? I was
I
talking
don't
about
know.
flag. All right, never mind. Besides, if I forgot it, then I'm probably would have gotten fired. So it's true. I meant to do this when we were talking about Snowmageddon, and I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Now, look, I'm going to say this in the context of being local, but this is wherever you are, okay? Especially if you're in a place where there's going to be harsh weather or there's been harsh weather or anything like that. I mean, if you're listening to us somewhere around the world, like around the equator, this won't apply to you, right? You're
Ever.
tropical, right?
They got their own problems.
yeah. But any place where you're getting cold and snow, that kind of thing, at any point in the year, including Canada, which we need to talk about. We need to talk about Canada. I forgot to put that down on my list.
Canada.
We got to talk about that speech, the Canadian. We'll get to that anyway.
Okay.
So if you're driving around, and Special K, our special friend, actually texted me and said, "Hey, I was driving around, and she was with her son, who's like little, and
Little
so
guy.
she wasn't going to get out and do
Oh my
anything."
God, he's got to be like 4.
No, he's not quite there. He's like 2.5. He's about to be 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just saw him. Really saw him.
He's so cute.
He was naked,
Yeah,
like little kids do.
I know. They
I
get
walked in and he's just like running around,
run around naked. huh?
And she kept saying, "Put some underwear on." He's like, "Okay," and he kept running around naked.
I know. Some kids just love being naked.
Yeah, good.
It was weird. My son was like the exact opposite. He
Oh,
loved.
we talked about that
yeah.
last year.
It's
Well,
so
last
weird.
last week we talked
Oh,
about
did we?
that,
Yeah.
So
But otherwise,
anyway,
kids
she-
are adorable when they went around.
So she texted me and she was asking, so like I saw this
Yeah.
person, we saw this person outside, like looked unhoused kind of thing. What can I do to help? I'm not going to get out because I'm with my son kind of thing. What can I do?
Oh, good question.
So I didn't want to give the wrong information. I did a really quick look and I got the most generic-y thing. So I don't know if you have this where you are, and it might go state to state or even municipality to municipality. Here in this area, you can call 211. The worst thing to do not call 911.
Oh no.
Yeah, but some people don't realize that.
Oh, I wouldn't even know.
So-
I mean, I would know not to call 911
So-
unless there was like a legit
Yeah,
like
so
homeless person emergency.
yeah, like if someone's bleeding, maybe. Yeah,
Right, then I
yeah.
would call 911.
Right. But someone who's like out in the cold, like the person I called out for, like I think it was last winter, was sitting in a wheelchair in this alcove of a bar's door that was closed, like, and
makes me
they had a blanket and they were missing a leg, so I would assume diabetes. And it was out in the cold, and you had the blanket over her head, you couldn't even see. Turns out she's a frequent flyer. I didn't notice at the time. Like all the agent, my wife knows who she is, and because she's
in that business. so
yeah,
she does.
which she knows, and the person won't accept help. And I didn't know this, but so I called, and you call 211, and our friends at a local recovery group, well, I'll give them a shout out, Raw.
I was going to ask, is it raw?
Recovery anyways. And they put out a thing just today. Here are the different places you can do 211, and they did a list, and that was for our area. But find out what you have where you are and driving around. It doesn't mean you have to get out and deal with it. If you're not comfortable with that, you can call the number. Just don't call 911. So just do a quick 5-minute thing. It takes you, I looked this up. on Facebook because I knew Raw was on there, and I was able to get it there. So, but if not, you can just do a web search for your area and helping unhoused people. So, yeah, that's another way you can just help save a life. That's really pretty easy, and it's not even really hands-on. You're not getting out of your car.
No, you're just
Yeah.
noticing there's a person in need and making a phone call.
And look, if they're
Making the right phone call.
and if they're not going to take the help, that's on them, and that's fine. But you do what you can, and you might be the 8th person to call about that person. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's just a phone call. I mean, there's no such thing as payphones anymore, so it's not even going to cost you a quarter.
Sure don't.
Just saying.
And then I do know people do carry like stuff in their bags and in their curves.
Special Case said she did too. There's stuff in her car.
Yeah.
She hands out socks.
Socks are a good one, especially this time of the year. Socks are a really good one.
Yep. So today,
I was like, I should give out I have a few Starbucks gift cards, and I don't want to go to Starbucks. I wonder if I should give them to
nah, don't give them anything. Don't give Starbucks anything. What? But by the way, where's there a Starbucks in the city, other than College Town? Sorry for the local reference, but
There's one right around the corner from here.
oh man, I blocked that out of my head.
Yeah,
You're
there's
right.
one really close by here.
Duh.
I know.
I go to Tim Hortons.
I just don't want to use it, but at least if
I'm
I gave
still-
it to somebody
Oh, I
who
know.
was, if someone who didn't, who doesn't, I mean, at least they could go there to get a cup of coffee or
I hear you.
that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't need it, but I don't really.
That's true. Fuck it. Give it to someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. You know what, Melissa? I changed my mind. Damn it. I just processed that on whiskey. Damn it. Sorry for the
Yeah,
delay.
yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Give them your,
Damn it.
give them
Sorry.
your Starbucks cards, your
Yes.
gift cards you don't want it.
The rest of you who are not unhoused, no Starbucks.
No Starbucks for you. Stop.
Yes. There shouldn't be Starbucks even before they went on strike, but
Now they really should.
now they really shouldn't be. But you shouldn't after when they're not on strike anymore. Fuck Starbucks.
Yeah.
I was doing more local, but my main local one went out.
I know. I'm sorry. It's sad.
Happens.
I know.
I need to get to Clownboy. It's never when I'm around. I mean,
Yeah, they have like the early hours. They're like open at like 6 in the morning and close like early in the afternoon.
Yeah,
like
and
early
it's
in the
still-
afternoon.
It's 6 is close to when I could do it in the morning on a school
Mm-hmm.
day. But I do need to make. It's right around the corner.
It really is right around the corner.
Yeah, literally, it's between you and me. Between our
is.
houses.
And it's really good coffee.
Is
it
it?
is,
I've
it
not
is
been
very
there
good
yet.
coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. I've already
Not that
been
I
there.
know the difference, but okay. It's like whiskey. I go, oh, that's coffee. That's I
That's what I
don't,
know.
and I'm fine with that. I do not need to add that to my palate. I just give me coffee. I mean, I never drank coffee until the pandemic. I just got bored, and now I drink coffee.
Now you drink coffee.
And I don't even drink hot coffee. I'm not interested in hot coffee. Today I ordered an iced coffee. It's 10 degrees out.
I will drink iced coffee.
Yeah.
Or hot. Well, actually, there is a point I will not drink hot coffee
No.
because if it's too hot out, no, I don't want hot coffee.
Oh,
coffee.
no, well, hot. Okay, yeah.
No,
what's that?
no. But yeah, you're right. You know what? I will drink iced coffee any time of the year.
Yeah.
Even now.
But I don't like hot coffee. If I gotta have a hot beverage to warm me up, I will do hot chocolate. Diabetes be
tea?
damned. Or tea. Oh, shit, that's fine. Forgot about tea.
Yeah.
Okay. There's tea too.
God,
I
we're
did drink
so
tea
dorky.
in school the other day.
With caffeine?
Of course. Of course.
Duh.
Why would I drink tea? There wasn't caffeine in it.
Caffeine in it. It's silly. I know. It's a dumb question.
Unless there was tea with alcohol in it. Then it was.
It's a special
It
tea.
is. This is Mr. So-and-so's tea. This is Mr. Dave's tea. Leave me alone. Leave Mr. Dave alone on his plan period. I'm having my tea. That is a joke. If any 60-year-old grandma attorneys are listening, take your home orgy kit and go somewhere.
Did I talk about my new tattoo last week?
No.
Oh, I got a new tattoo. It's on my
Is-
arm.
Oh, okay. I was going to make a joke. Is there a place that I
see
can?
it. No, maybe you can't.
Okay. Well, just tell us what it is.
Wait, no, I can do this.
Well, you could. It's warm. This is the warmest room in the house, dude. So
It's a ghost.
that's not a small tattoo.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty big.
It is a ghost.
It is.
That's like boo a ghost.
It's so there's a company that came out, I don't know if it's the 60s. I think maybe the 60s, could be the 50s. A design company called Beistle. Beistle. and they did all these amazing designs, Halloween designs, and that's one of them. That's the ghost. There's like a specific cat. Like if I showed you these designs, these vintage designs, you would go, "Oh yeah, I recognize these," because you might have had Halloween decorations when you were a kid with these designs on it.
Maybe.
So so Dan and I are both kind of obsessed with these designs. We think they're like really awesome. And the ghosts, because I like ghosts and spooky and that kind of thing. I like ghosts, so I was like, I feel like I should get the Beasel ghost.
That's why you like me. I'm so pasty white.
I'm
translucent.
Well, we both are. we're both very white people. No, we're practically glow in the dark.
That's how you see. See through me. So speaking of white people, Canada.
Oh my God, Canada!
There's more other.
All right.
Yeah, there's more than just white people in Canada. In fact, they're probably more multicultural than we are. And you'd be like, "What? This is the USA melting pot, blah blah." But they accept people.
They actually are cool, and
we shoot them and throw them in jail.
Yeah.
They tend to accept them. Now, yes, they have history with Native Americans,
but so do we.
I'm not dissing that. Yeah. So I'm not poo-pooing that. So
No.
So
actually, yeah, and they still have problems with them, just like we do.
So there is this going around on the internet as people are posting the text that the Canadian Prime Minister, a speech the Canadian Prime Minister gave at Davos, however you
I don't even know how to say it.
It is the World Economic Forum that used to, if I remember right, tell me, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, that it used to be a top secret hush-hush thing that only, like the 8 Jew bankers that run the world that
knew about that.
Yeah, knew about. And people would go who were trying to become president of the U.S., and if they got anointed there, somehow they would mysteriously become president. Barack Obama. But I remember, if it's the right thing I'm thinking of, there was a journalist who kind of got in and exposed it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think they finally just said, well, everybody knows about it, so fuck it. We're just going to let it open it up. And
no wonder I've never heard of it before.
Yeah. And so this has been for the past, I don't know, at least 10 years or so. It's pretty much out there. Not all the news outlets, even the corporate news outlets.
I don't know that I've ever heard of it, to be honest.
All right. So at the World Economic Forum, which basically means the muckety mucks, the rich people and the politicians who have been bought, go and they have meetings and they make speeches and they still show how they're going to fuck.
I did
the
see
rest
parts
of
Trump's speech and it was really terrible.
Oh, of course. Well, nothing.
It
that
was
comes out of
so.
that guy's
I know
mouth
it
is
was
just
so
like
bad.
this.
How embarrassing.
So, people were posting it like basically what they were in love with. The few people I saw that were saying how awesome this was is that he wasn't talking like our gargoyle in chief. He didn't sound like a fucking thug. He didn't sound like a buffoon, like our president, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he used big words and they were complete sentences, and he didn't have sound effects, and he didn't call people piggy and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really paid attention to what he was saying, he was basically saying, he was lamenting that Canada and countries like that, Australia and other, quote, middle powers, right there, that alone should give you a clue. He's talking about people in power. But the middle powers are sad because they can't play with the big boys, the U.S. They can't be the same imperialists that we are. And he was really lamenting that. And he was saying that, so we middle powers are going to have to get together so we can be imperialist fucks as best as we can, that now that we're down a notch, right? And that he was sad that the WTO, the World Trade Organization, and the World Bank doesn't have the juice it used to, and those outlets were just to take resources from the global south and to keep them down. Why? Everybody, all the rich people hate Burkina Faso right now because somebody came into power there and said, France, get the fuck out, and we're going to have our own currency, fuck all you, and stay out. And now, at some point, we're going to be bringing, quote, democracy to that country, even though they already have democracy, just like Venezuela.
Yeah.
Right. So, folks, if you are one of the people who are like, oh, look at this awesome, polite Canadian saying Canadian things, it's so nice, why can't we be more like them? Look, he was lamenting that he couldn't fuck poor people over as well anymore. And he was calling for other countries like Australia and the like to come together with Canada so they can continue to steal and pillage from poor global south countries. So
just like we do.
Just like we do. So
How nice.
just really do some more critical reading here. Did he not use ugly language like our president? Absolutely. Is the guy not totally like demented like our president? Yeah, probably not. But he's one of those fucknuts that still thinks that we should be taking resources from black and brown people. So careful, just pay attention. That's all I'm asking folks to do. Because I saw people who I know who are really liberal, capital L, like that awesome meme that I never thought of before, that who hate every war except for the current one. It's just such the best.
Yeah.
It's so the best. Phil Oakes, rest in peace.
Oh. What a day.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Good times. No, it's good time. And then I guess the last thing I get today, as we were recording, not as we were recording, but today on this day. ICE in Minneapolis killed another guy.
Yeah, I actually just learned about that right before I came here.
Yeah. So I'm not going to talk too much about that because you know how things work. Anything that's sensational like that, the real details, it takes a few days for that to kind of sift out because you're going to have outlets that want to be first, even though it's not accurate.
Yeah.
And, video will then come up and, right now they just have some weird kind of croppedy video that's not showing a hell of a lot. So maybe next week we'll talk about it. But Minneapolis, at least yesterday, I don't know if they continued it, did have a citywide global strike.
They did. I saw that. And I saw that on YouTube. And I want to see I want to see that everywhere.
Yep.
I want to see that everywhere.
So
And I don't see any reason why Rochester can't do that.
Well, again, the more coordinated it is, the better. Having an individual, I understand why Minneapolis did it on their own because they literally have a war in their streets right now.
do.
They have an occupying force. I get it. So, but to really make this a systemic change, it needs to be nationwide, and that's what the study, the data says, is that you need. Was it 12%? Well, I forgot the numbers.
Oh,
but
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
we've said this multiple times on the show, so I'm just reminding you again. GeneralStrikeUS.com. Go there and commit. You just name and email kind of thing. To you do that for like the Sierra Club, and you do that for whatever, MoveOn.org. Please don't do MoveOn.org. But you do that for all these other things. It's no big deal. Name and email. Just commit to that you'll participate in a general strike when there's 10 million people. And I did it. I'm just kind of waiting. Well, I'm not just waiting. I'm actually publicizing it. But
Yeah, you're actually not.
yeah, I'm actually not just waiting. But yeah, go there and then pass it along. Tell other folks. There's flyers you can download. There's memes and stuff. There's JPEGs and pictures that you can post online and stuff like that to encourage people to do that at all social media outlets. So
Yeah, maybe people, because I'm just thinking about myself, especially because I work for someone who is liberal-minded person, and if I said, "Hey,"
I'm going to turn, Jen. I'm going to turn into a radical. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to do it somehow.
I mean, she's kind of radical in her own ways already. Like just what she bakes is kind of radical.
Absolutely, no question.
Yeah, I know that like she's the kind of boss I had. If I said, "Oh, I signed up for a general strike and it's happening, so I can't work that Friday," and I know her. I know she'd be like, "For that, all right."
Well, again, the day
And there's probably tons of people who are like me who's I didn't realize this, because if I'd known that, I would have been like, I would have signed up already.
Yeah.
There's probably lots of people like me who are like, "Oh yeah, I could totally take a day off at any time. My boss would be cool, or I'm retired anyway, or I'm self-employed, or."
Well, and that also means on that day you're not buying anything. And I get, so look, we've had this discussion, and there's tons of places online you can read about this. When we say like don't buy from Amazon, if
Did you know that? Yeah, the Melania. They put out that Melania movie.
Oh, I don't know what that's about. Okay.
Oh yeah, Amazon put out is putting out a Melania movie.
Well, there's a shock.
I know. So yeah, if you really think Amazon isn't a problem,
I'm sorry. I made an obscene gesture in my phone.
you did. That
The
was
person
funny.
we talked about last week who was a dick at the Green Party meeting. Just,
Oh no!
Just posted something.
Just posted.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sorry. My bad. I got distracted by a shiny thing. Anyway.
Fuck that guy.
Woman, but whatever.
Whatever.
Fuck that.
I say just guy
I know,
anyway.
I know.
You know.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Nobody likes that guy.
Yeah.
Don't be
Nobody
that-
likes that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a Melania movie,
Oh, well,
and
yeah.
you know, it's just I guess it's supposed to be about. It's like specifically about like the 4 months up to Trump taking the office the second time or something. Like it's kind
Ew.
I know, like who the fuck wants to watch that?
Ew.
It's already gotten obviously very few people are interested. It's going to lose money,
Yeah. Well, they don't care.
but they don't care.
Yeah, 'cause-
They probably want to lose money.
So if there, I get it. There
But I do want it to be really unpopular, and I think that'll be funny.
There are folks who,
Trump will say
I've said-
it's the most popular movie ever, though.
like in the disability community, who say, "Look, things aren't accessible to us, and Amazon is the way we can get things that we need to live. Toilet paper, stuff like that." And okay, I hear you. There are some other ways,
but there are other places too.
There are, and so I don't correct I'm not going to correct people who say this is our way, but there are plenty of us that don't have that issue, who can go somewhere else, and it would be a huge hit on Amazon and Jeff Bezos and assholes who make a fucking Melania Trump movie.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you can't be perfect, right? If I find out CVS drugstore is really, really fucking evil, and in some way they have to be. They can't be that big of a corporation. They got to be evil in some
We
way,
gotta get our drugs from somewhere. Though.
right? Like the other place I could go to, I'm not going to Walgreens because they suck hard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Wegmans, which is a minorly local thing. It's branching out on the East Coast, but I'm not going to Wegmans because fuck
You can
Wegmans.
get it at the hospital. You can get it at a hospital.
Oh
your
fuck!
hospital.
I got to go parking at a hospital to get my, and I take I just
No, that's what I'm saying. I know that, like,
Right.
because before Jerry left for Utah, we hung out and had lunch the other day, and he was telling me about getting his meds, but he was picking up his meds at his doctor's office at Trillium.
Okay.
Truly.
That's a local thing. I didn't want to get into that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not a bad thing, but it's like that's super local. Then
Yeah,
you
but
could
it's still
probably get-
going to your doctor's office and picking
Yeah,
up your
yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
if you have a hospital or if your doctor is in a hospital.
Trillium's not just a doctor's office. They do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like I could pick up my prescriptions. My doctor is in a hospital at Genesee, so I could pick up my prescriptions there if I wanted to.
Yeah. If I called and
But
asked,
that's a
that,
pain in
they
the
would-
ass because
no, they
they're
wouldn't.
you have to be there when the hospital's open.
Yeah.
and-
Right. No. Absolutely.
Yeah,
And so I'm just saying. So there are ways. There are times where you go, look, I understand this. This is a POS. This company, but like
Which
we
is
just
the-
said.
yeah.
But look, a mild inconvenience, or do I? It also helps me. Like I haven't been in a drive-through. Well, Tim Hortons, except for Tim Hortons. My coffee.
They're Canadian. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for that shoe to drop. Just like they get sold to like fucking Wendy's or something, which gives huge to Trump or whatever.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to like a fast food type drive-through in a really, really long time. Right.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Right, but that actually helps me with my battle with diabetes. I come
Mm-hmm.
home and eat potatoes.
I mean, you can eat the same crap that you would get at a place, but
Yeah.
at least it'd be homemade crap.
Well-
so slightly better because you made it at home.
All right, local reference, and someone wants to correct me, and I find out they're huge Trumpers. That's fine. I won't go there anymore. But if I got to have that fast foody kind of stuff, there's a local place called Charlie's.
Yep.
I go to
Charlie's
Charlie's.
delicious. Delicious.
Yeah.
Still
So I'll
very
go to
good.
Charlie's. Right.
I like their meat sauce is good.
They have two different kinds, by the way.
Oh, dude.
Well, it's like, do you want the plate sauce or do you want the meat sauce? And I actually asked what was different.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
what was the difference? One's a little more spicier. Sorry for the local thing.
Oh, okay, so yeah, in Rochester, there's like this meat sauce that you can get at a lot of places to put on your burgers or hot dogs or French fries too sometimes.
Probably everywhere.
Right, yeah, but no, it's not a thing you can. It is kind of regional because the way we make our meat sauce, because we make it, there's usually cinnamon in it, and that's usually something you don't see in a lot of other meat sauces.
True, and then but
Just attach it, just a touch of cinnamon. Don't get it wrong, people. It's just a touch.
like there's a restaurant that used to be here. Oh man, sorry about the local, but just think meat sauce recipes.
Meat sauce.
All right. There was the local place, Gitsy's.
Mm-hmm,
Their meat sauce was heavy on turmeric.
Oh,
And because I
do like
stood
turmeric.
out.
I do
And
like
so
turmeric, too.
When I was in the mood for something turmeric-y, I'd be going to Gitsy's for a burger.
You can get some meat sauce on that burger.
Yeah. That was, so if you're into meat sauce, there's a million recipes. I've made some on my own. I know my dad definitely makes his own. I had some when I was down there a few weeks ago.
I do like the traditional, like Rochester style with a little hint of cinnamon.
On occasion, I will stop at Stevie T's and get a jar,
Mm-hmm.
which is based on the original Nick Tahoe's stuff. I know,
it's
sorry, I'll local references again.
know.
But do some meat sauce if you're a meat eater.
I do,
Or
you
use it
should.
with the crumbles. You could totally do it with the
Oh,
crumbles.
you could do it. You could do it vegetarian or
Yeah.
vegan if you use the crumbles.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I bet that would still be really good.
And turmeric.
And turmeric or cinnamon. I wouldn't use cinnamon and turmeric. I would go one or the other.
So one of my family members, I think it was my dad, who said that
Man, Brian's in this this show a
it
lot.
happens.
Hey,
his,
Bri.
From his loins. May as well.
I know that's true.
So,
And he's my friend.
yeah. So I think it was him. I think he told me this, that one time, if you ever went to the original Nick Tahoe's, and this is totally
I've
local.
only been there once.
Really? Well,
The original one.
don't go now. The son's like a big, bright wingy guy.
No.
Yeah.
I just
So when the dad
Like in
had
my
it,
20s.
the original Nick Tahoe, he would always be there. Like, I don't know when this dude slept, because that place was open 24/7 back in the day.
Greek.
Yeah.
Restaurant. Yeah, Tahoe is. Greek.
And he would always be there, and you'd be eating, and he'd sit down with you and just start talking to you. You didn't ask him to. He was just, Nick's doing it. It's his place.
See, that's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
That
And he would
cracked
do
me
these
up.
corny jokes. And
Oh,
he would
I
always
love a
yeah,
good
yeah.
corny old man joke.
Yep. So, I think one time, and maybe dude was just talking shit. Maybe it wasn't even true. I think it was my dad. He told that the quote secret ingredient was liver in the meat sauce. It wasn't all liver, but like that was it
Like
was
he put
mixed
like
in.
a touch of it.
I don't know how much touch. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's it's just kind of like people the word umami, like that's like
Yeah.
a thing that people like just
Right.
that little touch of
Yeah.
of it in there. Like
So-
you wouldn't notice it, but you're like, what is that one little?
So I think
bit?
it was my dad who told me this story.
I can believe it.
And I believe that, but I don't know if Nick was being honest, because he was a jokester.
that guy.
You never knew. He might have said, "See, let me see his reaction if I say there's liver in it." It could have been that.
It's true.
Right. I don't say it. So feel free if you want to try to make your own meat sauce and throw some liver in that shit. Go for it.
I can't even stand the smell of liver.
No. How about
Even
chicken
in my
liver? How
own
about chopped
head,
liver?
I can smell it.
How about chopped liver?
I don't know what.
I'm not a huge chopped liver person. I generally don't like
This
it.
is a Jewish thing, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah, I
Now
don't know if I've
moved off
ever.
doing that. But
yeah.
my grandmother's, I kind of every once in a while I go, ooh, I could go for some of grandma's chopped liver. It's not very often. It's like years, every few years or whatever.
Yeah, but
And
they
it goes
probably
away.
did it like some sort of like way that it was.
Well, there's probably cigarette ash because I've watched her cook. There's pictures, there's photographic evidence of her cooking with this cigarette precariously dangling. It really is. It's cute, but you're like, oh my god, how much cigarette ash have I eaten in my
Wait,
childhood?
is this the same grandparents? This is you, is it yours and Jill's grandparents?
Yeah.
I remember your
Yeah.
grandfather. He was
Yeah.
adorable. Such a
Yeah.
cutie.
No, grandma was like, there's
Grandma
pictures of
was
that
awesome.
cigarette just dangling over the pot. Yeah, that was pretty. All right.
Okay, but that's a Bubby making
Uh-huh.
chop. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
but
she
like I
probably
said,
knows what
it's
she's
not in
doing.
all the time. It's like every few years, I'm like, yeah, I could actually go for some of grandma's chopped liver, which is weird because it's really gross. But yeah, I could kind of go for that.
But are you going to find it like your grandma made?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You don't-
Because
it's not
I've
gonna
actually
happen.
tried, unfortunately, back in the day before Wegmans gave
Mm-hmm.
shitty cops free food. they had it at Wegmans once, and I tried it, and I was like, okay. It's a
I
little
would-
too livery.
Like I would go to like a Jewish deli or something.
Well, I don't freaking go looking for it. It was
I
this
like,
one
I
time.
mean, if I was gonna do it, I would go
yeah.
to a Jewish deli.
So, all
Go to
right.
Fox's.
So we're over now. We'll be
We
back
are.
next week. I have no idea what's happening. Carrie should be
You
back.
never know, and we don't know what the weather's gonna be. It might be crazy. Could be snowcopolis for a whole fucking week.
5 school days, snow days in a row. Whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever.
I'm probably still gonna go to work because it's right up the street.
Yeah. If there's a snow, wait. What are the? I'll it's not important to the
Not
show. It's
important.
not important to the show.
Hey,
All right,
thanks
so
for being here,
look,
people.
StuartBernasso.com, the internet radio station, protest music and comedy and all that jazz, and all of our bits are on there 24/7. Check that out, bookmark it. It's really actually cool listening. I listen to it myself, and not just because I made it and I keep it. It's like it's actually good shit.
It actually makes you
Ton of
giggle.
stuff at the website, links in terms of news sources and funny weird shit and all that kind of jazz. If you look on the sides of the website, there's just interesting places to explore. Feel free to check that out. It's always there. I really try to make sure that whatever's on there, they're not pieces of shit too. That seems to be my saying for the day. But really, go check it out. And we're on all the social medias. So if you still are on there, bless you. Stick it to the man. And you can always follow us on social media as well.
Please do.
So, for all of us at the Stuart Bedasso Show, I
This
don't have
is
a
Loose Stools.
This is Loose Stools. Actually, I'm supposed to be an accent with that. I can't do Loose Stools. I can't do Loose Stools on whiskey.
No.
No, if it was Natty Light,
Probably.
yeah, my mullet. Yeah. All right,
All right. Peace.
At JewPariah.com, we understand how difficult it is to find that special someone while standing up to genocide.
I'm looking for a mensch who understands that our right to a homeland doesn't include the right to wipe out an entire group of people. You know, true love.
We know it's hard to stay Jewish and show your allegiance to peaceful coexistence.
How can I sign online petitions and go to rallies and find a nice yenta? Hoi!
At JewPariah.com, we screen each member to make sure they're not paid trolls for Netanyahu. And sign up for 6 months at JewPariah.com and get access to our BDS Matchmaker Matrix so you can make boycotting romantic again. JewPariah.com. Having a conscience shouldn't mean you have to be lonely.